everybody wake up and smell the coffee and the aroma. It's your boy DJ Wills on the ones and twos. And today's show we will be talking about women who can't act right. Yes, indeed. So, fellas, let me ask y'all a quick question. What's wrong with ladies these days? Boy, chilling with your live and direct. And you know what this means? We're gonna have a party. 82 degrees, digging on it. Yeah, here's Lakeside.
M.T. Coffin. He's one of my favorite authors. I think Blood in the Amity River was by far his best. I mean, I'm not...
So, because you see a woman sitting in the park by herself, your first thought is, she must be waiting for someone like me to sweep her off her feet. Let me save you some time. I'm not interested.
Actually, I was thinking, man, if she's reading that, has her hair tied back, rocking the whole pale, I'll stab you in a dark alley kind of look, I should probably keep walking.
And yet here you stand.
What can I say? I always burn myself on things that are hot, even when I know all the signs to walk away.
Wow. I'll keep the poor stupid women who fall for that line in my prayers.
Okay. I admit, that was pretty lame. I'm 0 for 1. Here, how about this?
You seem like you may possess some sort of intelligence, but in case that shirt you clearly borrowed from a 10-year-old girl is cutting off the circulation to your brain, let me make it easy for you and say that I'm not interested.
I'm Greg, by the way. See, usually how this works is I say my name, you give me yours, then there's some light flirting.
If I pull out my mace, is that considered flirting?
Delilah. You know, you might have better luck with the not being bothered if you did this at a coffee shop. That way, you'd be with other lonely, my life sucks, I'm an outcast, no one understands me kind of people, just saying.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to spread my plague to the good people of the city. I didn't know losers weren't allowed in the park. I'll just go crawl in a dark hole and let everyone live their perfect lives with their perfect cars and their perfect jobs and their perfect fucking everything.
Look, I'm sorry.
Excuse me for thinking that I could enjoy a nice day without some asshole hounding me and hinting at his favorite parts or that he cried at the end, that I'll go weak at the knees and sleep with him.
Wait. I didn't mean to...
So, has your sleep gotten any better since the last time we talked?
Worse. I wake up every half hour to the hour. The sound of screeching tires and people screaming. I wake up in a cold sweat, gasping for air constantly. I can't get the images out of my head.
What do you see in these dreams?
People crowding around, people yelling, sound of an ambulance.
This is the result of guilt. You haven't forgiven yourself for what happened, so it manifests itself deep into the cortex of your brain.
How can I not feel guilty? Had I not been running behind, this would have never happened.
You can't think like that, Delilah. Things happen every single day. Most can't always be explained. It wasn't your fault. It was a freak accident.
An accident that wouldn't have happened had I been on time.
You read a lot.
Of course.
I'm like that annoying tick you can't get rid of.
More like a venereal disease.
Wait,
For you, no thanks.
look, I'm sorry about the other day. I was an ass.
You mean you're not always an ass?
No, I'm always an ass. Usually I can make it work for me. Please. Well, what are you reading this time?
What to do when you're being held against your will? It's called Confessions of a Bipolar Stockbroker.
So it's about Wall Street. And they make a movie about that?
What do you want?
I want to make up for my behavior the other day. I know a great place that serves soup.
Soup? I know that place. It's called my house.
Well, I wasn't going to skip ahead to going back to your place, but if you insist. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just one bowl. We won't even have to sit at the same table. I can sit behind you.
How about we don't and say we never will?
Just 1 hour, and we never have to see each other ever again.
Fine. 1 hour.
A date?
It's a deal, not a date.
You mentioned a man you met recently. Tell me about him.
It's nothing, just someone I've hung out with once. Well, his name is Greg, and he's a freelance photographer. He sometimes volunteers at the Children's Hospital. He likes double lattes and cats and Coldplay, and teaches surf lessons to underprivileged kids in the summertime.
It sounds like you know quite a bit about this Greg for having gone out with him only once.
Maybe a few times, but we're just friends.
Good for you. Sometimes distraction can be the best medicine to heal a bruised soul or a broken heart. So, the last time we were together, we were discussing your growing relationship with this young gentleman, Greg. How's that going for you?
It's been really great. We like a lot of the same things. We listen to the same music.
But,
He's not him.
I see. Does he know about your previous relationship?
No. He's asked, but I told him it was a really painful breakup.
I think you should talk about it. Sometimes opening up can start the healing process.
I'm not going to just forget about him.
Nobody's saying you have to forget about him. You'll always have your memories. But you have to move on.
I don't think I can. I don't think I'm ready. It's too soon.
It's been 6 months, Delilah. It's time.
I don't know.
Maybe you should talk to him. Maybe that's the closure you need.
Hey, Robbie. It's me. Sorry!
I'm so sorry, Robbie. I should have been there. If I hadn't been late, you'd still be here. You used to always say that my tardiness would be the death of you. I miss you so much. I see you everywhere I go. I still remember our second date. You forgot to make reservations at Bencini's, so we snuck in the back and pretended we weren't there. We sat at a table in the corner and hoped that we wouldn't get caught. That's when I knew. That's when I knew that I was falling for you. Our weekend spent in Napa, running through the vineyards, mostly from people yelling at us to leave.
So count out your winnings, walk away.
Beliefs, politics, religion. None of those ever mattered. It was always just the two of us. Whenever your lips touched mine, I felt like I could fly. You used to always tell me, don't ever let anyone hold you back. Not even family. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be where I am. And I'll always love you for that. Most people spend their lives searching for their other half, their better half. I did better than that. I found my guardian angel.
Leaving early, that's taking me out of your town. You should have done better with my heart. Now it's taking more time to replace it. The offer still stands. No amount of refusing will ever bring me down.
So, how are things?
Things are better.
Any more nightmares?
No,
Good to hear. How's the depression?
it's getting better. Some days are better than others.
You're making terrific progress. Things only get better from here.
Things are definitely looking up.